YouTube has a multitude of problems with its site, and I'm sure we all know that. These problems include the complicated system regarding demonetized words, YouTube's harsh rating system on videos, a copyright system out of control and easily exploitable.
Or worse, you could lose your YouTube account.
Just to name a few. This usually will provoke a lot of backlash from creators. We've seen YouTubers who complain about these new changes as they feel like they are getting restricted into making content that YouTube likes. Unless a large influencer is complaining about something on the site such as PewDiePie, or a collective effort from the community is made to wake YouTube up, such as the dislikes in YouTube Rewind.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Susan Wojcicki will not pay attention. YouTube seems to be this all-powerful tyrant that doesn't care about anyone or anything, ignoring the outcry of the users on their own site and taking down small and new platforms that angle to take advantage of the adpocalypse, such as VidMe. However, YouTube does have a weakness. The real thing that YouTube is scared about is the influence of the media. Only about 10 months ago, Matt's What It Is hit YouTube right in the balls with his campaign following his discovery of YouTube's autoplay pedophile ring. His cause was effective, but he lost credibility from other YouTubers after persuading his die-hard followers to tweet at YouTube's advertisers. This was really what made Matt's videos impactful. The media caught wind of this, and articles on top of articles were made on this situation, only elevating Matt and feeding the cycle. Matt wanted to make this effect go down in YouTube history. However, YouTubers united with him decided to unite against him, and since then, Matt has never seen the day of light. What people such as myself saw was that the negative effect would rebound back onto the creators, which was bad news for revenue, if it meant that YouTube wouldn't learn their lesson. Since then, YouTube has been trying to avoid bad publicity, otherwise money would be going down the drain. In order to make their site look good, they've been promoting channels that meet PG standards, channels that don't swear, channels that don't make videos on controversial issues. One such example being the vlogger Janelle Eliana, who only started in April of last year, and she has almost 2 million subscribers, despite only having 9 videos. One of her videos has 14 million views, but Janelle is neither here nor there. People had already known that YouTube were promoting content creators. It was just that Janelle's case stood out because her growth in subs and views for a completely new channel was never seen before. YouTube had pushed her videos to trending, and she never violated anything that YouTube deemed inappropriate. Never violated the secret rules, the P-score of the algorithm. Now, Janelle was basically the steroids version of what YouTube had already implemented in 2018, the feature of Creator on the Rise. Apparently, it was meant to highlight an emerging YouTube channel, help make life easier for smaller content creators. However, what I and others have observed is that all these emerging YouTube channels are just family-friendly vloggers and makeup channels. And this has been shown that YouTube wants to cherry pick who they want to be the poster boys, so the media approves of YouTube, rather than the media thinking that YouTube is a hellhole of alleged rapists, pedophiles, and porn stars. A good example of this is our Boblax's tweet, which showcases a picture of a creator on the rise with less than 2,000 views every video, despite being promoted by YouTube and plastered on trending. I looked into the social blade of the channel in question at the time of taking the picture, and they've been growing and subscribing again. They've been having a few subscribers, and it's not a lot in terms of creating the rise. If you see they're doing poorly for being promoted on YouTube, plastered on trending, etc, etc. But then, things changed. Throughout 2019, the beauty community seems to change, and I'll talk about the beauty communities changing later. But YouTube's Creator on the Rise became so depraved that they actually explored the most obscure genres. For example, vacuum reviews,
Suck.
fishing channels, truck channels,
I'm gonna step on the gas and be a lover. I'll be so quick as a flash and I'll be your hero. I'm gonna run as a flash.
and the most superior of them all, a vending machine review channel.
Hey guys, what is up? Polar Bear here with AFC Vending. If you guys have not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Seriously, a vending machine review channel. Here's my main theory. These results of these creators on the rise show that YouTube are just trying to save their skin by promoting creators that won't complain at all, they have perfect content, they just want sparkling clean YouTube channels. So many other creators have been making great content that isn't particularly safe for kids and has a few naughty words or is based on drama and serious accusation, but YouTube tries to ignore it. And YouTube always turns to beauty vloggers and makeup channels. But Since then, there's been a growth in drama in the beauty community. Since 2016, drama has swelled in popularity on YouTube. It's gone to the point where it's infected the long-standing pillar stone of makeup channels and vloggers, a genre that has stood the test of time since the early days of YouTube. In 2009, the definitive makeup channel would be Zoella, whose biggest drama to date was about her book. 10 years later, it's James Charles. His biggest drama was about being accused of being a sexual predator. Cancel culture has taken its place in YouTube, represented by the plethora of drama channels you see today, such as T-Spill. Since YouTube's biggest beauty channels are getting involved in drama that isn't suitable for all ages, YouTube has to turn to obscure channels and hope that they get popularity. And they try to do this through Creator on the Rise. YouTube cannot adapt to drama growing on their own platform. They keep trying to promote beauty vloggers and makeup channels. Then the beauty vlogger and makeup channel community gets drama. So what do YouTube do? They have to turn to obscure genres, mostly reviewing channels like vending machine reviews, truck channels, fishing channels, vacuum reviews, all of these, in hope that they get views and hope that they make YouTube look good. But it's just not going to happen. Creator on the Rise has been misused. It was meant to be a platform for small creators to have a window of opportunity to finally make it on the big stage. It's been used to make YouTube look like a glistening website, and it really isn't. And that's why Creator on the Rise is a massive flop.